at the Colombian-Ecuador border. We've just arrived. Paperwork to go through. Waiting to gather what we need to do, who to go and see. It's usually a palaver. We'd normally expect at least 3 hours. Sometimes it can be 4. But maybe this time, I don't know. I've not been through this trans-American highway route through to Ecuador before, so maybe this big border will be fairly fast. Let's hope so. I'll catch up later with the view on the other side. Hi everyone, that's it. We're through the border now. We're on the Ecuador side. Actually, one of the quicker border passes I've been through. This one only took 2.5 hours. Bearing in mind that's 3 bikes that have to be logged in and logged out, so we haven't done too bad. So final little bits and pieces, and then we'll be on our way onto the other side into Ecuador and traveling our way down through there and following on into Peru. I'll catch up with you all later. So we've fitted new brake pads this morning. We've done about 400 miles of extremely fast mountain road racing almost through the mountains of Colombia, and we've taken a hard toll on those poor old brake pads. The ones on this bike were worn almost to the metal. So we got some new replacements for those. Luckily they're a Honda part, so that made life easy. And now just doing some finishing maintenance, make sure the chain's tight, cleaned, oiled up, ready for the next leg, which will take us from Cuenca in about midway down through Ecuador, and the next stop will be a very small pass off a little windy mountain road at the bottom end of Peru. Scott oil is working really well, actually not using too much oil at all, but Tortura oil I should say, actually not Scott. Bike's just about ready for the next leg. Hi, so here we are in Cuenca, which is a couple of days ride down from the Colombian border. Ecuador has 2 major UNESCO World City sites. One is Cuenca and the other is Quito, which we rode past on the way through. So, thanks very much. So we've spent a whole day here in Cuenca and stayed overnight, which has given us a chance to do some work on the bike, get some new brake pads, lovely, thanks so much, and get served with a very delicious breakfast. So today we're going to set off en route down to Loja, which is probably going to be a good hard day's ride, and then hopefully after that we'll have another day's drive down to a small border with Peru. So we'll see how that road gets on. It's a really windy, twisty little road, and we're looking forward to that. So one of the interesting things about visiting different countries and different towns is the way people live and how they interact with their environment and how they manage it. So here we are in Cuenca. We've just had our breakfast, and the significant difference between Colombia and Ecuador is, I guess, the infrastructure. The infrastructure is really well placed. The roads are good, systems are in place to ensure transport works well. We've had some amazing sights. The other thing that you notice is cleanliness. There's no litter. In Colombia there's litter everywhere. In Ecuador there's virtually no litter. This is a wonderful city of Cuenca. Clean, efficient, modern. They even have an electric tram system which was installed in 2019. So that shows you how their infrastructure is building up. Really calm, very friendly people. Can't be more helpful. Just a really nice place to visit. Definitely recommend it if you're coming through South America and Ecuador. As I mentioned earlier, it's one of two major world UNESCO cities in Ecuador, and it definitely deserves that status, both for the architecture and just the way it's managed and so on. Anyway, we'll be heading off in about 5 minutes and heading down to Peru. I'm beginning to forget where we are and where we're going.